Okay. Hi guys, this is your boy Professor OJ and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if it is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, kindly don't forget to hit that subscription button. So today I want to share with you about the common and successful paradigm of getting income. Common and successful paradigm of getting income. So, common way of getting income is actually whereby you go to work, and then at the end of the month, or at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, you are given some money, that is a salary, and then you use this money to pay your bills. That is a common paradigm of getting income, and 90% or 80% of people are using this kind of a system, which is very risky because at the moment your work will have to stop, then it means you will not have any income and your bills will all shut down. Good example of things that can actually terminate your work is number one, suppose you are fired. You just woke up and then you find yourself fired, then it means you'll not be getting income. Or maybe you are sick for a long period of time and you are not working in an institution that has some medical covers, then it means all your income and all your things will be shut down. Obviously, we also have death and we also have other things that can retirement actually that can make your life to become difficult. So this means that we have to think otherwise. If you want to be a common person, then that is not the way to be. You must have to make sure that you go to the other side, which is the successful paradigm of getting income. So the successful paradigm of getting income just has the same thing with the common way of getting income and just a slight difference. So remember the common, I've said you work, then from work you get your income, from the income you get to pay your bills. But in successful paradigm of getting income, this is where you work and then you create an asset. And then the asset will actually give you the income, and then from the income you have to pay your bills. So this simply means that if your work has stopped, but you had already invested in asset. Asset is anything that brings money to your pocket, whether you work or not. This is according to Robert T. Kiyosaki in his book called Guide to Investment. So that means that you have to build an asset. So in a successful paradigm of getting income, this is where you work, and then you invest your money in assets, and then from the asset you get the income, and then the income will actually pay your bills. So this simply means that if your work stopped, if you stop working, or if anything happens to your job or to your work, then it means that the asset will have to pay your bills when you are still trying to cover up so that you can get another job. So we need to think like the successful people, and that's why they use what is called the success paradigm of getting income. I like comparing these two animals actually, or maybe insects. So the first one is a lizard, and the second one is a spider. Have you ever realized how the lizard gets their food and how the spider gets their food? These two animals or these two insects use a different method of making sure that they get food. So the common people who are using the common paradigm of getting income actually are compared to lizards that always have to run all around chasing insects, chasing small insects so that it can get food. Unlike the spider that will always make sure that it takes its time, effort, and skill to generate a cobweb or to make a cobweb. And then from the cobweb will have to attract the insects. The insect will be trapped within the cobwebs and the spider will actually get food from there. So from now henceforth, we need to think like a spider. Let us use our time, let us use our skills, let us use our effort to make sure that from the work that we are working somewhere else, we try to invest in asset, income generating activities that will actually realize our dreams. So that by one day, if suppose you are not there and your work is no more, then you can still survive as you plan to. So we need to think like let's take our time to make sure that we create assets that will actually generate income, and then from the income we have to pay our bills. Then by paying our bills, that means if one day our work will have to stop, then we will still have to survive. Okay, so that is the difference between a common person and a successful person. A common person uses the common way of earning and getting income. A successful person uses the success paradigm of getting income. So guys, if you like such kind of comments, don't forget to always leave a comment, drop a comment. can know whether this kind of contents are actually benefiting your life. And I will actually have to do more research about the contents we share with you. Okay? This is your boy, Professor OJ. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you're first time visiting my YouTube channel. Make sure you drop a comment and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a comment, you are always there to make sure that you get it from the first time. Thank you so much, and before I quit, I will leave you with this kind of quote that says, before you transform your wallet from what you reach, you've got to transform your spirit from what you reach. Bye-bye.